This is the repechage, as we said, last chance for these drivers. And the green light says go. And on the outside, Scott Cannon, the Newcastle driver, into the concrete wall. Got to bump those two going. There's trouble at the back of the pack. Greg Smith and Mark Patacco up onto the infield. Rod Fraser got hampered as well. Oh, gee, there's plenty of action in the modified rod ranks this evening.
Well, doesn't it show that there's only 2 spots up for grabs? They're out there trying. They know it's their last chance to get through this final and have a crack at this New South Wales title. And if they can't finish, see the lights start to flash at any tick of the clock, indicating a start is possible.
So let's see if we can get that here. Darren Duckworth, the Lismore driver on the inside. Oh, there's trouble. Whack! Oh, and the Victorian driver. Oh, the front wheel of the car is ripped off. The front left-hand wheel is up on the concrete wall, and that car just went at absolute full pace, headlong into the concrete wall. Our ambulance staff racing to the driver, and it is the Victorian who is in trouble, Ian Thompson. The car did not turn left, it went straight into the concrete wall, and our ambulance officials are tending to the driver, and we'll have a report as soon as possible after a spectacular incident. And underway, Mark Owen on the inside, McRae on the outside. It's a bit rough and bumpy out wide. Oh, there's another car getting into trouble by cannoning into the back end of the Mark Owen vehicle, but Mark Owen still has the lead. McRae persisting with the high line, lost a little bit of ground. Lloyd Hobson, the Victorian, getting up on the outside. Oh, lifted a front wheel, but he's going to keep it all together, and Hobson's going to go up and grab the lead. That puts him into the final. Can Mark Owen hang on? Oh, gee, there was a bit of trouble with the 23 car of Greg Smith. I thought he was going to get airborne there for a second, but he managed to keep it all together. But the top 2 cars are the only ones we've got interest in, and that's Lloyd Hobson and Mark Owen. And if they can settle into some sort of a groove, well, speaking of settling into a groove, there's a couple of big grooves out there. They want to try and keep out of them. But if they can settle down to a nice race tactic, then these are the 2 that are going to go through into the final. There's absolutely no doubt about that. So Lloyd Hobson, the Victorian, leading and just settling into a steady pattern now. He's not pushing the car, and Mark Owen running second, and they look comfortable.
Yes, a long way back to Don McRae. He's not challenging for that second spot, so they're pretty well safe. And Hobson will be very pleased with himself because he topped the black flag earlier on, and now he's back out there and he's winning this repechage and going to put himself in some sort of calculation for that New South Wales Championship. Bit of a scrap developing him back in 3rd spot. That's where the little bit of interest lies, where Don McRae is being put under pressure by the car coming through on the inside. That's Smith, and he picks him off. A nice clean pass to go through the 3rd spot. A clear 2nd place, though, is the 69 car is powering out of the turn, and that's Owen. But he's not going to catch the race leader, and that's Lloyd Hobson, the Victorian driver. He's come all the way from Victoria, and he's going to grab a race win, and that's going to be great to see one of the visiting drivers pick up the win. Down he comes with only 2 to go, and Hobson's got them covered.
Well, if Bill Laurie was here, he'd certainly be very happy about a Victorian being out in front. And down back straight away, past the Hunter Communications timer. And Lloyd Hobson, who's fought off some problems earlier, have 1 more lap left to go in this repechage. He's going to go through to the final. 2nd place will go to Mark Owen. He's still got a lap to run, but he's comfortably in 2nd. Greg Smith is 3rd, McRae is 4th, then Mark Patacco. But there's the checkered flag, and the Victorian Lloyd Hobson goes into the Modified Rod Championship final. 2nd place goes to Mark Owen. 3rd place will go to Greg Smith in car 23, followed by McRae, then Mark Patacco, and the last car to greet the checkered flag, Brian White, in car 25.